Inspire with Nendrix, the foundation.
Good morning, Embracing Arms community. This is Your Best Life with Dr. Danielle Hairston, and I'm bringing to you another 5-minute quickie. How are you? I hope you've been having an amazing holiday, vacation, winter solstice, really spending some time with yourself. And if you have immediate family in your home, I'm hoping you guys are able to connect and find time to learn more about one another during this season. We are entering into a new year, and I'm really excited about that for you. So I'm coming to you today with another 5-minute quickie. And really what I want to do is give you a message for the new year. I want to share with you some of the things that I do to prep. My morning kind of routine to prep me for success. And I call it PREP because it's basically an acronym, P.R.E.P. And PREP for me stands for practicing silence, reading, exercising, and planning. That's PREP. And for me, those are some, I won't say all, but these are some of the keys for a great day, if not a successful year, if you are consistent with these ideas. And so what I'd like to do, and I shared this in my live message on my Embracing Arms social media page, about practicing silence. I don't know if people really understand the importance of being able to practice silence, but it's really important. So if you have not learned to just be in the zone, be alone, be in your own space, to find your center, to be in your head, it is so difficult for you to tap into your creativity because your mind is always being disturbed and interrupted by something. So I always start my morning, the first hour of my day, literally being in a zone. I am up, my alarm is going off, I cut it, or going on. I cut it off and I lay there, sometimes for 45 minutes, sometimes an hour, like motionless, in a zone, just in complete silence. Some people wake up in the morning and the first thing they do is cut their TV on. That distracts and disturbs the heck out of me. It always works best for me just to be in a zone, just to be able to meditate, just to be in my silence. So PREP, the first letter of PREP is P, and that is practicing silence. The second one is reading. Once I kind of do that, I got myself all in the zone. I've taken my shower, gotten my breakfast, my coffee. I actually pull something out to read. Maybe it's a page in a book. Maybe it is an article alert that I've received. And I do a Google alert so that I'm only receiving the things that I want to receive. And so I'll look at my Google alerts and I'll read the article that I requested, just so that I can kind of stimulate my brain for that day. So reading for me is fundamental. It helps me with my growth and my understanding, especially in the career that I'm in. I'm always looking and seeking knowledge. So reading is the second thing that I do. The next thing that I do, and sometimes they intertwine. Sometimes I'll do some exercise first, that's the E, and then I'll do the reading. But oftentimes I'll kind of do a little bit of exercise after reading. It doesn't have to be intense. I typically will take a walk. If it's not to my mailbox, it's around my development, or I'm doing some planks or something, some chair dips or something in my house, something that's going to get my energy flowing. So I'll do a little bit of exercise. I think that's helpful for your mind, body, and spirit also. And the last thing that I do is plan. I grab my journal and I'll start writing some thoughts down, writing some things that I have in mind that I want to do. Start backdating things, do a little bit of backward mapping, writing down some ideas that I have, some things that I want to accomplish in the next couple months or the next couple weeks or even in that day. That helps me to be successful in my day. So that's just my tip for you. We can deep dive into this a little more during the free sessions that I provide for you guys as members of EmbracingArms.com. All you have to do is log in and you can kind of click on the resources. I'll create a little bit of a longer version of this conversation, but just remember PrEP. Practice silence, reading, exercising, and planning. For me, if I start my day like that every day, it guarantees me that I'm going to have an amazing day. And if you're consistent, anything that you do 21 days in a row consistently will become a habit. So that could yield success throughout the year. So that's just my thoughts and my reflection that I wanted to share with you today. Go out in the community and embrace someone. They're waiting for you, and continue to live your absolute best life.
My LaCasa boy, this is my residence. My prescription boy, this is my medicine. The world can be sickening, living in house resemblance. Not to mention the media's effort to keep us in the most simplistic state of mind. Lowest age bracket committing the highest rate of crime.